Hey everybody, welcome back. It's a Friday afternoon, Friday evening. I'm out here in the garage trying to plan out what we're going to do this weekend. It's a little dicey this time around because none of the parts that I ordered made it here. Nothing got here. I ordered stuff early in the week. I thought I'd have a big load of stuff to put on the Jeep. I got nothing. So that leaves me really what I can do is I can work on my vehicular stopping components. If you watched the last episode, you know I said brake lines way too many times, so I'm not going to do that this time. Ball joints for the front axle. I think it looks like I watched a couple of videos on how you do those. It looks pretty simple, but you do have to have a ball joint press. And my guess is I might be able to rent one of those down at the auto parts store. So I'll look into that and I'll see what I can do to get something done. And it looks like it's going to be a rainy weekend, so it's a good weekend just work in the garage. So come on along, let's go see if we can't get a little progress made on this thing, even though we didn't get all the stuff we planned on getting. Hey, okay, so I'm working finally out here, and I've done a little discovery work on this apportioning valve, or this pre-portioning valve, whatever kind of valve it is. So this is the valve which connects the hydraulic delivery system for the vehicular stopping power devices which are enclosed within the wheels. Okay, brake lines. I got the brake line thing sorted out. So let me show you here. So I've broken all these loose. So up here in the front and this side, these I believe are going to be to the front end because these are both the same size lines. And you can see if I pull this end out of here, these are, well, these were 7/16 inch nuts on these two. Then this one is a 1/2 inch. These two are 3/8 of an inch. So if we were to reason this out, these are the back lines, these are the front lines, this is the master cylinder. So I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. So we'll start to bolt that back up and make sure that all lines out. But I would expect now my rear lines, when I bring them up here, will have these smaller fittings, and my front ones will have these medium size, and there will be one that goes up to the master cylinder that has this biggest size. So we'll see if that all plays out, threads out, whatever you want to say. And I'll be back to show you how I do. All right, well, it's a little bit through the Saturday here. So this is one of my buffing wheels here. You can see I'm getting pretty good use out of that one. And I'll just show you my wire brush. So I've about worn that thing out. So here's what I've done. Set that down. I have taken off those motor mounts and I primed one side of them. Just got them sitting here. I'm gonna prime the other side, and then I'll get some paint on those and set them aside. And then just kind of carry on with stuff. So it's just one of those days when, without a ton of stuff to do, I'm just kind of working my way through some little projects here. But I did think I should get those motor mounts off. Obviously, between those and these that I have over here on the shelf, there is the actual like rubber bushing or motor mount that, you know, lets the engine flex a little bit, move a little bit. But I'll get those painted up and we'll carry on here. Okay, well, I'm out here and I was waiting for some paint to dry, so I was getting ready to see if I couldn't bolt my motor mounts back to the frame, the two sides that go on the frame, and then I got the sides that bolt up to the block down here below me that are getting painted today. But I was kind of scratching my head going, now which one went on which side? So luckily I've had this foolish camera in front of me for the whole time, so I was able to go back to like episode 5 of this project and pull up the video where I pulled the engine out, and there is all the stuff right in front of me which goes where. So that's helpful. So I'm going to put my motor mounts back on the frame, and because if you recall I did get new bolts for that, so I'm going to bolt those up now while I'm kind of waiting for the other side of these motor mounts to dry, and I'll paint some black paint on those, and then I'll tear into that valve for the hydraulic stopping system. Alrighty, well, I'm just about put a wrapper on today's efforts out here. I did get the motor mounts on. I think I showed you those already. They look, we got our nice shiny new bolts all here. And I slapped another coat of paint on those motor mount pieces here that bolt to the block. And then what I did is I cleaned up the bolts for those guys and stuck them in a little sack that I had, a little snack bag. I had a whole box of those, and they don't really work for anything else. You can't get a sandwich in them. And just wrote what they are on a piece of paper towel. It was a little sloppy writing because it's hard to write on a paper towel. But I got those done in a bag. I'm going to put them in the box because I'm not going to need these for quite some time. So this way I'll know which ones they are and where they go, and that should be fine. So again, wrapping it up for today. I didn't get a ton done, but got something done. About the best I could do without many parts coming in. So that's probably it for now, and I'll see you either tomorrow, or I may not tomorrow, because if it's a decent day, it might be time to get the heck out of here and go do something else for a little while. So we'll see what happens. This might be the end of this episode, or it might not. Who knows? We'll see tomorrow. Well, it's Sunday morning, and I did decide to come out here and work on the Jeep because, as you can see, it was snowing this morning. It's kind of sorting itself out now, and we're not going to get much snow. We got about an inch or so, but looks like it's about done. But anyway, I'm going to put these little brackets on. These are the ones that the brake lines go through, so they go up on the front of the frame kind of like that, and brake line goes through here. So I'm going to get those mounted up, and then that valve, and then see what we can do from there. So come on along, let's see what we can get done today. Well, okay, I think I got a pretty good start on these hydraulic lines for the stopping system. So there's that valve mounted back up there. These two that are going straight up are those two with the quarterly cues in them over there that are going to go up to the master cylinder. So I'm not going to put those on right now because they'd just be standing up in the way as we try to get the tub on. But other than just missing some little brackets that hold them in place, like up here at the front, there's a little hole in the frame. Let's see if I can get you in there, right there. So that had a little clip in it that holds that brake line down there. So just got to get a couple little clips in place and brackets and so forth, but it's going okay. For as intimidated as I was by this part of the project, so far so good. So there we go. All right, well, it's about time to put a wrapper on this week. I got a few things done. I'll give you just a quick look. You can see I've started to lay out all my lines down the sides and so forth. I need to get me some more little brackets. Like there's one there that I had, but I need some more of those. I put on my little bumper backing plates in here. Got those on both sides there, so those are ready to go. Got my motor mounts that go on the block all painted up. So all in all, it hasn't been a bad weekend. It hasn't been overly productive because I think I mentioned nothing really showed up that I was planning on getting, but I did what I could with what I had, and don't feel too bad about things. So there you go. We're gonna wrap this, and hopefully next time you see me, all those parts I was waiting on for this weekend will be here, and next weekend it'll be a little bit more productive. I did have to look around. I looked around at a auto parts store for some little brackets for the gas lines and brake lines. Can't seem to find any, but I know the Totally Stainless catalog they sent me has some in there, so I'll just have to order some online. And the rest of the stuff that I'm ordering online should be getting here because I've already ordered a bunch of stuff. So that'll do it. And next time, hopefully you see me, we'll continue on, make some good progress on this thing. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time around.